Hello everyone, welcome to this new video, and today we are reviewing and testing metallic color markers from GAAHLERI. So let's take a closer look at the packaging first. So this cardboard tube comes with 10 acrylic markers inside. On the side of this tube you will also find quick user guide. I got all of the markers outside of the box, and let's see what colors we got. So we have the following colors: dark gold, scorched gold, zirconium black, dark steel, flashy gold, dark iron, gunmetal, stainless steel, red copper, and last one, aluminium. So all markers from the factory comes unactivated, and you have to activate them before first use. Activation process is very simple. You simply press on the nib to release the air, then shake the marker and it is ready to use. Nib itself is made from some sort of composite material or maybe rubber, so it's fairly hard. That means it is fairly precise. So because with this kind of marker most likely you won't be painting huge areas and only making a small touch-ups. My favorite marker out of the bunch has to be this aluminium one. This kind of metallic color is widely used in variety of model kits, and you simply just have to have one in your toolbox. So other color I tested is flashy gold, and it is truly a flashy color. Pigment inside of this marker is quite fine and looks really good under the bright light. Because markers are alcohol based, you really have to shake them well before every use and allow for a proper drying time. These markers are not meant to replace our usual metallic colors that we use for our hobby, but out of curiosity, let's just compare a few popular brands that I use and let's see how GAAHLERI's pigments compare. So what I have here is 3 premium grade metallic colors from AK Interactive, Tamiya and Mr. Hobby. Obviously this is not very fair fight because these colors are meant for airbrushing and I can't really spray the markers. So now I will manually transfer paint onto the plastic surface with the help of a Q-tip, and later we will have a close-up pictures that will help us to analyze the all metallic flakes. So far looks like Mr. Hobby's color is the finest one, but let's wait till the end. AK's Interactive metallic colors are considered to be one of the best, but when applied with a Q-tip, it looks not so good. And finally, metallic marker from GAAHLERI with dark steel color. So I shook it well and applied some uniform strokes. And from the far away it looks really good and even competitive. So these are the close-up pictures. So on the top left we have Tamiya's lacquer color, on the top right we have Mr. Hobby, on the bottom left we have AK Interactive's Extreme Metals, and on the bottom right we have GAAHLERI marker. So Tamiya and Mr. Hobby are the clear winners for me. AK Interactive looks quite rough when applied with a Q-tip or a paintbrush, but you have to remember that AK Interactive is widely praised by the hobbyists all over the world, and this is just not a correct use scenario. And in place number 4 we have GAAHLERI's marker that looks actually quite good and pretty comparable. So here I prepared palette of all 10 colors painted on the plastic sheet, and you can see how a representation of a color on the plastic cap fares with a real color. So far the most accurate representation for me is the flashy gold and aluminium, but anyway most of us will test color on a plastic sheet before putting it onto our model. And talking about the models, how often did you find yourself in a situation when you build some kind of plastic model kit and instructions require a few drops of metallic paint? Especially if you are a beginner, it might get kind of frustrating if you are forced to buy a full bottle of metallic silver when you just need a few drops to paint few rivets. And this is where GAAHLERI's metallic markers really shine in my opinion. So using these for small parts, highlighting, etc. is the best. No more shaking paint bottles vigorously, no more throwing paintbrushes away because you failed to clean them off from the metallic flakes. So this way markers feels much more convenient to use, and because marker tip is quite hard, it can achieve same accuracy as fine tip paintbrush. However, having marker tip so small and so hard comes with the downsides, and you can't really cover huge areas properly. As you can see on the exhaust of this Toyota Supra, result is less than ideal. So gallery markers is really a universal product, and it is not limited to plastic models only. I really believe you can find a variety of application scenarios. But for me it will be plastic model kits and RC models. And I almost forgot that you can also get eraser markers from GAAHLERI. These are specifically designed to erase metallic markers from GAAHLERI. I got pack of 2 and let's see how it works. So construction is basically the same of that metallic marker, only the filling is different, I guess. So what I understand, this is some marker filled with alcohol with a hard tip that acts like a scrubber. Not to say that paint are very durable anyway, but let's try with eraser. So process of erasing basically occurs in a mechanical way. When you press onto the marker, you release alcohol, and then tip of a marker acts as a scrubber. So not something that I would rely on to, but so far I have found a few use scenarios for this tool. It really works the best on nice and glossy finishes and only when minor touch-ups are needed, so don't expect to clean big areas after the painting. So this will conclude the review of GAAHLERI markers. Overall it brings a good value package with nice selection of metallic colors. Markers itself are built nicely and quite comfortable, and you even get this organizer box. So other question would be the longevity of markers. So I'm not really sure how long you can store it on a shelf before markers will go bad, or how many projects you can finish with one pack, but only time will show. So if anything bad about these markers will surface, I will let you know. But for now I say thank you for watching and see you soon in my next modeling episode.